please correct the minutes to reflect that.
She's not a humble. Was that?
Oh.
Are there any other additions?
Wait a minute, I want to make sure it's to her satisfaction.
And I also have one thing I want to add to the minutes. Director Harvey made a comment that he was told that I had closed down the playroom of the association, which I denied. I also want that in the minutes.
And I also said, I apologize, I was misinformed.
And you can put his apology in the minutes as
It
well.
wasn't an apology, it was a statement that if you weren't,
Oh, Martin.
That's enough.
I just want it right. If she does, I do.
Are there any other additions or corrections to the
I didn't
minutes?
accuse her, I said I was told.
Nobody said that.
Any other additions or corrections to the minutes?
So you don't want me to say no one seems to know why it was supposed to be good? Change that. Okay. Well, I might as well change that back, because that was just an observation.
Will somebody make a motion to accept the minutes
The minutes
as...
aren't done yet. You have to give me time to make these changes. I send these, by the way.
Excuse me, I will want to tell the people out there that I sent these minutes out by email several days ago. Each month I do that. Almost every month they have at least a week in advance of the meeting to review the minutes, and please send me any changes that you have. But I don't know why everybody likes to do this here at the meeting. It holds up the meeting. So it seems to me like this could be done ahead of time, and I do that courtesy to everybody ahead of time, but I'm not getting any courtesy in return. I just want to make that clear.
Very good, Lori. True.
Waiting, I'm waiting.
So you want me to say what Harvey said, you... That's correct.
Make sure you say, I did not accuse her, I said I was told. And then I said, well, if you didn't, then I was incorrect. I
Okay.
don't want it to sound like an accusation. That's not what
If
it was.
anything, we would be having this big discussion.
I just want to make sure it doesn't sound like an accusation. I'm not making it.
Say that he said that, and you said it wasn't true, and he apologized. No.
But the other thing is, when he said that the bowling alley only runs for a short period of time, that it breaks down and scratches people's balls. Is that good? Good.
Depends on how you
Based on that, I guess we can't open the bowling alley.
Can I have a motion to accept the minutes as corrected? Please make a motion. Somebody second it. Motion has been made to accept the minutes as corrected.
Thank
The minutes have been...
One thing is over.
Everybody?
Okay. Somebody has treasurer's...
Madam Chairman, I don't know what this is. I'd like to make one of those points. I'm not sure which one this is. I just wanted to say, while we have a very decent turnout tonight, that this is Marvin's last meeting, and Grace's last, oh, I'm forgetting, she's smiling, threw me off. Grace's last meeting and Ann's last meeting, and I think they deserve a round of applause. Believe me, this is not an easy job. And oh, I'm sorry, and Rosalie's.
Maybe we'll get
You're going to say I'm the last one from me being president too?
No.
You don't know that yet.
No, because
I know that.
when we vote in a new president, I'll say it then, and I'll say it loud.
Okay.
Aye.
Treasurer's
You're
report,
counting
please.
your chicken.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Before I start this, I want to say
I could
that
have an argument.
I did call the accountant, and I requested the most recent report for our collection company, and Mary told me she would send it to me either Friday afternoon, but at the latest Monday, but I did not receive it. So I cannot tell you. The only thing I will tell you is that she said she can't tell whether they're doing a lot or not, because she said what they do is they've actually taken over what the accountant would be doing at the beginning, you know, with the demand letter and those kind of things. And so she said the person might pay, when they sent their letter out, the person might have paid anyway, but they couldn't be sure of that. So she said, I can't really tell you, you know, how well they're doing. But she was going to send me the report. And she said it does create more work for their firm, but she said, but that's okay. So anyway, just wanted to let you know what she said.
Can I ask you a question on that, Lori? Because I'm confused now, because in the past, those reports came directly from our office, so why is it now coming from the accountants?
From our office.
Yeah, we went on the computer, just printed it down, so why is it now coming from them instead of coming from our office?
Because Hector handled that, nobody else in our office knows. Nobody's passed that information off to anybody in our office, so I guess, you know, the accountant knows how to do it, so that's where it's coming from. Okay. Okay, this is the financial report for today, March 15, 2010, and the last report we have is the January 31st report. So as of January 31st, this is the first month of our fiscal year. Our operating cash on hand is $173,000. There's $605,000. This is segregated as the collateral for the Banco Popular loan, plus what's left of our insurance settlement that's still in the bank. In our special assessment account, there's $227,000. Our total accounts receivable is approximately $707,000. Now, I did that, what I always do every 2 months is I review our delinquency report just to give you a basic percentage of how many people, percentage of the 475 owners are on the delinquency list. And I'm happy to report that in the last 2 months, our delinquency rate has dropped from 33% to 29%. There's 162 owners in delinquency. It's high, but it's lower than it was. There were 168 on the list as of November with a 33% rate, so we're heading in the right direction. And I believe the change is probably due to the fact that we are selling units now, so we're clearing some of that debt, although when we do make those sales, some of that money goes to bad debt. So our bad debt, which is in another place, may be higher, you know, because of that. That's money that we'll never collect, because somebody was in arrears, the unit was sold, the bank's only responsible for X amount of dollars, and so the rest of the money is written off as bad debt. Also, the other thing that might have affected this was the fact that hopefully by now the accountant has posted the monies that were received from the attorney when we changed attorneys.
Laura, can I ask a question, or should I wait till you do?
No, that's basically it.
Okay. We didn't have a lien on that unit? The one that was sold that owed money?
No, it wasn't just one unit. I'm talking about, and we've sold several units in the last few months.
Did we have a lien on any of those units? They owed us money, they owed us maintenance.
Right.
Did we have a lien on those units?
I don't know what the attorney,
Because you can't sell a unit if there's a lien on it, which is pretty much the only.
It doesn't work that way, Harvey, unfortunately.
I thought you can't sell, that's why they have a search to see if there's any liens on it.
Yeah, but for some reason, and I don't know why it is, we don't get to collect all of our money at closing. No, doesn't work that way. Okay.
Hello. If that the units are in foreclosure, the bank had to pay the association. Did you say
Try to collect it.
Yeah. Did you say the unit in foreclosure, the bank had to pay the association?
Only 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next thing on our, any other comments about our treasurer's report? Okay. The next thing on the agenda is, excuse me. The next thing on our agenda is insurance coverage. Now, last month we okayed to get new insurance from a new company. And there's no doubt the building too will be getting a sizable amount of money back. However, when Vishnu, our accountant, made the figures, he was not in his office and he used the wrong maintenance to figure it out. So I can't give you the amount, how much it's going to be, but there will be a sizable return. Okay? Any questions about that?
Just what's the effective date of that?
Well, it can't be before March 31st, that's when the insurance goes into effect.
Well, that's true. I just wondered, will the April maintenance for Building 2 then be adjusted?
But I get the right figures.
I know, is that what we're planning on this April?
But today he sent me figures and it was wrong.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I just want.
Where he got the figures, but he wasn't using the right figures.
I just wanted to remind the board that we voted on that, and I believe it was unanimous, but we voted on that under the anticipation, or under the, rather, the information that it would not raise the other buildings. I just want to point that out.
Exactly, so that's what I'm not supposed to
Okay,
do.
I just want that pointed out.
Exactly, we were not supposed to raise any of the other buildings. In fact, We were told that there would be a